Hello, collective. Welcome to my spiritual sanctuary. My name is Sandra. Welcome in, everyone. We are going to do the Chinese astrology readings. So on the 9th of February, we are scheduled to do the snake. Okay? So this will be the snake reading. And then we'll be doing the horse reading. And then the goat, we'll be doing that. So look for the horse and the goat to come out after I upload the snake, okay? So I'm gonna put the snake here, okay? All right. So let's talk a little bit about the snake year 2025. We are closing that out this week as we are moving into a new year of the Yang Fire Horse. So the reason for the snake energy was to release, relinquish everything that no longer serves us. Okay? And what we don't want to bring into 2026 is really what we're being asked to do during this time. Okay? Now, if you're watching this video any other week other than the week before the Chinese New Year, then just know that this reading will find you if the message is right for you. Okay? This is a message for the collective. And rather than go into all the characteristics of the snake and talk about the snake in general, which you can most likely read yourself, I thought that what I would do today is I've been guided by Spirit to do a reading for the snake with my tarot cards. So I will be using the new deck that I have received. It's the Chinese Tarot deck. Very fitting. I have not used it before, so it's going to be interesting. It is by Shui. Noliang. I'm not saying that correctly, but there you go. You can read it. I give credit for the Chinese tarot, okay? So we'll be using that today. I'm going to ask Spirit to give the snake, people who have snake in their yearly pillar. Now, if you have had a reading with me, a Bazai reading, Chinese astrology reading, then you know that you have 4 pillars in your chart. You have the year, the month, the day, and the time you were born. So many of you out there in YouTube land don't have your chart. So maybe if you don't know where you have snake placement in your chart, you will know it if you have it, if you were born in the year of the snake, okay? So most likely this will relate to you if you have the yearly pillar of the snake, if you were born in the year of the snake. But you may have it in other areas of your chart as well. And also within the 10 luck pillars, 10-year luck pillars, okay? So if you'd like a reading, my email is below. You can contact me. I do have a special going on right now. It's a discounted price for a 16-minute phone reading for the 2026 year ahead, the year of the horse. So go ahead and email me and I'll send you all the details. The special is going on until February 28th, okay, when the price will return to its normal rate. Okay, so let's see what Spirit wants to let you know about 2026, the year ahead. If you are born in the year of the snake or you have snake in your chart, what what is it that Spirit would like you to know about the year ahead? Okay, let's see what Spirit would like you to know. What is it that you would like our audience to know about for the year of the horse upcoming in next week? Okay, we are starting with the Ten of Cups. Now, the Ten of Cups is, it's an energy of wish fulfillment. Ten of Cups is when you have all of those cups full of all of your desires, dreams, and goals, okay? So it does look to me like 2026 could be a very good year for you to gain your wish fulfillment this year, okay? And not only wish fulfillment, but it's emotional contentment as well. So, you know, we can have all the things, possessions, or even all the money in the world, but if we're not content or emotionally content, then of course, it's not worth it. So the Ten of Cups is usually an energy of wish fulfillment, and you are content with whatever it is you have, okay? All right, so let's see what else. Holy Spirit, what else would you like us to know? Okay. Wow, the Chariot, okay? That's a major arcana. And the major arcanas are ruled by the universe. It is our fate. It's one of the energies that are really beyond our control. So when we have the Chariot energy coming in with the Ten of Cups, it looks to me like we are being guided forward by the Chariot. The Chariot is taking you forward fast into a new beginning of some kind. It looks like towards your wish fulfillment. So you're going to get in that Chariot and ride forward, having more control, having, you know, just things showing up in your world that are really moving you forward towards the things that you desire. So when we have really good energy like this for 2026, the key here is to know exactly what you do desire, what it is you do wish for, so that you can guide your Chariot. When the energy arrives, you will know how to guide it, okay? So that's kind of the same premise as, you know, there's a lot of things that can come into play with your wishes, goals, and dreams, but then there's a lot of other things that may show up in this Chariot energy as well. So just keep focused on what it is you do desire, and anything that is not that, you release and let go. Yeah, exactly, because that's the next energy we have is the Death card, okay? So it does look like, yes, there definitely has to be some endings. There will be some endings occurring, okay, as a result of this new beginning, moving forward fast. The next energy that we have is the Two of Swords that dropped out with the Death energy. So it looks like when we see these together like this, it does look like possibly there would be an ending that you might have to make a decision around, okay? You do have a choice. Even though the Death energy shows up, endings happen. And it doesn't necessarily mean a literal death, but it could be the death of the old for the birth of the new. And with the Two of Swords energy, it looks like you will be making a decision around that ending or endings. Could be a relationship, could be an ending with a certain career, could be many different things. We're going to get more information to see what this is. Okay, tell us more, Holy Spirit. Tell us more. Okay. So the next energy we have that's here is the Seven of Swords, which is an energy that I really don't like, and it came out with the Nine of Coins. Okay. The Nine of Coins is being very prosperous and abundant. It's being an independent business owner. It could be somebody who's single and very, very, very abundant in their energy. So you don't have to be a single independent business owner, but it does mean that you're doing very well in your career of some kind, making decent income. With the Seven of Swords next to that, the Seven of Swords is an energy of deception. I always say lying, cheating, stealing. Okay, so be careful, because it does look like there could be a potential during the year for some kind of a situation where sabotage of your abundance or your career in some way could be a factor, because hey, when you're doing this well, 10 of Cups and with the Chariot, you're moving forward very fast, ending a lot of things. Not everybody's going to be happy with your decisions that you're making about the endings, okay? And you could, this could even be, something where you're having identity theft, or you could be having your computer's being hacked or something, like that in regards to your business, okay? Just watch out for that. Make sure all your I's are dotted and T's are crossed, and it's just a little heads up that could be a potential here is what we're looking at, okay? But the good part is that it definitely looks like you're doing well. So a lot of times there's people that, when they see you're doing well and moving forward fast, they could potentially want to get on board with you, okay? So watch out for that. That's your alliances, your allies, your business joint ventures and things like that, okay? All right, we don't want to take too many at once, but Spirit is really talking now. Let's see what else. What else, Spirit? What else would you like us to know for the snakes? For the snake people. You're one of the animals that should do very well this year. That is one of the predictions. And we are seeing it show up in the tarot as well. Woo, the Tower. Okay. The Tower comes in to make change. And it's right under the Chariot, another major arcana. So the Tower can get its life changing. It takes down what is not in alignment, and anything that is built on sand is dissolved. And why? Well, because it's what is no longer serving you is being torn away so that you can rebuild on solid ground. So it does look like the Tower is showing up right next to this Nine of Coins and the Seven of Swords. So I'm thinking that when I see that, it does look like there's going to be a change, and maybe whoever is deceiving, lying, cheating, or stealing in regards to your Nine of Coins here is caught. Okay. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. Tell us more about this Tower. This big change that's coming in for our snakes this year. What is the Tower? Tell us more. No, that's too many. We're not going to take all of those. Queen of Wands. Okay, that's our Queen of Wands energy. Now, that could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius in Western astrology. Okay, it is a fire sign. So very fitting that it shows up in the snake reading, because snake is also fire, okay? And we are moving into the Yang Fire Horse year, which is fire on fire. So we have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Wands, or they're the Queen of Staves, okay, is the Queen of Fire. The Queen of Fire is somebody who could be talking about you, or somebody that you are close with, that may be going through this tower, okay? And it is somebody who is entrepreneurial-like. They're very creative. They light up a room when they walk into it. They're usually very charismatic, very beautiful. They are somebody who, you know, can turn lead into gold. So it looks like this tower maybe is creating a situation for the Queen of Staves. Breaking her free, it kind of looks like. She has two people with her, working with her. Let's see. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. Eight of Wands. Okay, Eight of Staves. Okay. Fast movement forward. Yeah. There we go again. Fast movement forward. The Queen of Wands is moving forward fast again after a tower. I feel like this behind the scenes Seven of Swords energy, the deception, is blown away. There's something that is telling me that this person gets caught. There's some kind of an ending that takes place. Or it's a group of people. It could be a group of people. It could be an industry of some kind that have been lying, cheating, and stealing, and they get caught, and there's an ending that results from this tower. Okay, and then the Queen of Wands. You could be the Queen of Wands, Queen of Fire, moves forward. Okay, so we do have big change coming in this year, it does look like. Although we have wish fulfillment too, and fast movement forward towards your goals, wishes, and dreams. Money looks good with the Nine of Coins. But nonetheless, there's a lot of change. Yeah. So then we have the Four of Staves, which would be the Four of Wands. Next is creating a new solid foundation. Four of Wands can be a relationship comes in. It could be a marriage, a new home, a new foundation of some kind, and maybe even a new business. So it does look like the Heavenly Master comes in, the Hierophant energy, and that I always say is the God energy coming in to bless the situation so that it can move forward in a way that creates a new healthy foundation, home, family, relationships, and better, higher wisdom and knowledge within this Heavenly Master coming in. You could even be working with higher level people, higher level education, centers for higher learning, businesses, organizations that come from integrity and honesty. It could be working in, of course, metaphysics. Yeah, a lover's energy. It does look like there's a relationship that comes in, okay? So if you are searching for love this year and you are a snake, it does look like you may find it. This is lover's energy. Okay, and when we see it next to the Heavenly Master and we see it next to the Four of Staves, that definitely could be a marriage, okay? Or a commitment of some kind. Okay, we're going to pick one more and then we're going to call it a reading. We're at almost 30 minutes. I don't want to keep these too long, but this is kind of what we're looking at for 2026 in review right now. And like I said, this is a general reading. It's not specific, but it may, some of it may resonate with you as you are a snake moving into the year of 2026, okay? If you want a detailed reading, then contact me for a personal reading below. Yeah, Confucius. Yes. So definitely this is moving into a higher level understanding, spiritual understandings, and definitely moving into just a higher way of living. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a gradual process from what I see. Yeah, and then Four of Swords is underneath the deck, which would be an indication of rest, okay? Your healing, rejuvenation, okay? So that is your reading. That is a year, it just gets higher level. You just ascend to a higher level as the year goes on. Yeah, you go through some change, but you definitely have help from the universe. The main thing I would highly recommend when I see this reading is to make the right decisions about endings. People that in your life that have to go, or people, places, and things that must end in order for new beginnings to come in. And then, of course, that Seven of Swords is watch out for deceptive people. Watch out for any type of internet hacking or security breaches or anything like that that may happen in your business, okay? But it does look like whatever it is caught and removed, and you move on, and it really helps to increase the frequency, and does look like a new relationship comes in. Now, is it romantic? It most likely is just somebody coming into your life that's of it's just a blessing to have them there. These even could be your angels, ascended masters coming in to help you, okay? So I'm going to leave it there, and let's see, we're at 23, so we'll end it there. I want to wish everybody a happy new year coming up, and check back again, and we'll be doing more of these readings for the different astrology signs, so check back, and we'll, if this doesn't resonate with you, then there may be another one that does, okay? So Happy New Year, and I will see you next week in the new year for some more videos, so see you on the next one. Namaste, my friends.